No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark 40. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Harris. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Snap in the shotgun. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big fella moving. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
the job by this offense. This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off the back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ware. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ware. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the catch. It's McNabb. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll run it from the gun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNabb. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Doyle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll leave it with him. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Using his legs, it's Doyle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Shakes off the defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Ware. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 coming up. Right back to the well. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's McNabb. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
This Boston College offense has it working. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He's looking to pass. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here comes the option. Rides the back on the option to give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
Looking downfield on first down.
They're trailing by 10 to Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zips it out to his man. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. On the option, he'll toss it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense finally gets home. They get their first sack of the day. This is a defense, they can pressure the quarterback. This is not normal. Last week they had 5 sacks, so you're used to this defense getting after quarterbacks.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's McNabb. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab past him him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. To the air on second down. This time he's got it. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. They'll go back to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The short hands, it's Ware. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ware. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. BYU is running away with this one, and they're just itching to ring that victory bell. They're up by 28 over Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the marker is Harris. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Pulls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snap from the gun on third down. Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On fourth down, looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That will